So this is kind of funny. A long time ago, my credit card was getting sent to me, and because the replacement that happens with the new expiration date, and it went to my mailing address, which is in Arizona at my cousin's house. So on September 3rd, they mailed the credit card to my mail forwarding in Miami. And like 2 weeks went by and I wasn't getting a notification from Fastbox that, anything had arrived. 3 weeks went by and I was sending them emails and not really getting any responses from the emails. Just asking about, like, at the main place in Miami, is there a letter that might have gotten misplaced? The letter didn't have tracking, but I had a picture of it because my cousin actually sent me a picture of the letter in the mailbox. So I thought maybe that would be helpful. Anyway, like 4 weeks went by and I was thinking, I'm just gonna get a replacement card because it's obviously not coming. I went to Fastbox and I asked them in person, have they contacted to even ask in Miami if anything was found? And it just didn't seem like that was going anywhere. So I ordered a replacement card. I didn't order a new card because I figured I wasn't noticing any fraud on, the card that was supposed to be sent to me. So I ordered a replacement card, and then like a week or 10 days went by and I noticed I got a notification from Fastbox. And here I am today picking up the letter that was mailed to me from Arizona on September 3rd. This is October 23rd. So this isn't even the new replacement card that I ordered. This was the original card that was supposed to get to me. Anyway, so it looks like I'll just probably have 2 copies of a card, which maybe isn't a bad idea considering how things go sometimes. In the moment, I am freaking out because I was cleaning the casita and I came back in through my garage sliding door that has a screen, and I noticed a big hole in the screen, and that neighbor's cat was inside, and now I can't find Feather. I've looked everywhere inside. If she's outside, she's obviously hiding and scared. I have to think that, she originally was an outdoor cat, but she has not been outside in probably a year. Plus the fact that something came and attacked her in her own home. I am really pissed. I'm really pissed. That cat scratches me, attacks me till I bleed, kills birds. Now it's broken into my house and my cat is missing. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, and it's getting dark. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna try and be calm and just keep looking for her. Bring some food out. Thank God. I think she was hiding under the stove. Oh my God, I'm so relieved. Well, now she's getting totally spoiled with love. Oh my gosh. I was really freaked out about all that, and I just spent a bunch of time researching how to deter cats, and I'm gonna get vinegar and rosemary and lemon and put it together and put it all over the yard so the bully cat doesn't come back. It's going to be a battle. So I can't say that I'm thrilled with the repair. This almost looks more obvious than how it looked when it was just kind of stained with the stuff that they were using to take off the paint. But I'm gonna see if I can rough it up a little bit with some sandpaper. November is full of Panamanian holidays, and this is the separation of Panama from Colombia. And there are a lot of parades all throughout the country. Well, I double-checked, and the timing of the parade was supposed to be somewhere between 10 and 11, but it actually started a lot earlier, so I missed a lot of it, but I did catch this band twice and one other band. So just a note to keep in mind, wherever you're going to settle into, here in El Valle, there's band practice for months and months before they actually do the parades. And you can hear it echoing throughout the town. So if that's something that would bother you, that's a good thing to know before you would purchase property somewhere. That's why I always recommend it's good to rent for at least a year before you would consider buying property. I love the feeling of pride that is all throughout the country, typically all the time, but especially during holiday times, and with these holidays that were the ones that were at the foundation of their independence. So at the end of the month, we're going to have Independence Day on November 28th. I'm glad I got to enjoy this parade because the following day was Flag Day, and that parade was canceled. Actually, all parades throughout the whole country were canceled because we'd been getting a weather front that caused a lot of really severe flooding, and the ground is so oversaturated that landslides are happening, trees are falling. And I guess the government just didn't feel it would be safe for people to not only drive, to gather for these parades, but also for people to come out and enjoy the parades. They have to drive to get there, and the government just didn't feel that that would be safe. So I'm looking forward to the parade at the end of the month. Hopefully we won't have too much more rain, but November is typically the rainiest month, and I'm really, really ready for summer. Okay, so some of you who aren't crazy about marching bands have probably tuned out long before now, but some of you know that I'm really fond of marching bands because my dad loved them so much, and so I absolutely love a good marching band. And I really do like hearing them have band practice at night. There's just something about the drums. And the nice thing is, they sound good. You know, they're not like beginner level. That would probably get a little annoying. So after Flag Day, then November 5th is Cologne Day. And that was a day to celebrate after Panama had claimed independence from Colombia. There was one, I guess, group of Colombians, an army, that were ordered to march on to Panama City. But the Panamanians managed to convince the Colombians not to do that. You know, maybe they had a band, maybe they had some sancocho, and maybe a few cervezas. I'm not really sure about the history. But anyway, so that day celebrates Cologne Day. And coming up on November 28th will be Independence Day. So that's independence from Spain. Spain ruled Panama for 300 years, actually over 300 years. And Panama declared freedom from Spain in 1821. That's when they joined Gran Colombia, kind of for protection. They weren't ready yet to be their own independent country. Okay, I know I have Panamanian historians watching. So can you put in the comments a little bit of the history? And then right around the corner we have December and a few holidays during that month. December 8th is Mother's Day, so that is a big family gathering time. And kind of, you know, throughout like November and December, not a lot of business gets done. So if you're waiting on immigration, papers from an attorney for business or corporations, or opening a bank, or trying to get some kind of permits or licenses, it's probably not going to happen in that time frame. It might happen in January. So December 8th is Mother's Day. December 20th is a national day of mourning to honor the Panamanians who died in 1989 when the US invaded Panama. And I didn't realize this, but it was Nito Cortizo who actually made that an official holiday in 2022. So it's only been a national holiday for a couple of years. I think it's obviously very appropriate to do so. I've spoken with a few people who were children at the time of that invasion, and they lived in the city, like in the area that had a lot of bombing. And there's definitely some PTSD that continues for them to this day. Then, toward the end of December, we'll have Christmas. So, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then New Year's. During that time, if you're visiting, just be prepared for a lot of crowds. Get to the store early, or ATMs or gas. Just plan ahead. There will be traffic usually coming out from Panama City to the beaches area. And also, there'll be a lot of fireworks. So if you have pets, just plan accordingly. I know some people use thunder vests for their animals, or even just keeping them with you and keeping the room closed off with like white noise, the air conditioning or a fan, that can also help keep them calm. It's actually kind of funny how the Panamanian dogs are really unfazed by the fireworks. But I think it's the dogs that aren't used to fireworks that have a hard time with the noise. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you're looking for any holiday gifts, I have links in the description for t-shirts, coffee mugs, coloring books, all sorts of fun things. Have a great week. I'll see you next time.